Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Josh Mansfield, the teacher with the Demon, and with me is Nathan Fox, one of the founders of LSATdemon.com and the weekly podcast Thinking LSAT. Our email today comes from Jesse with the question of slowing down, now what?
Jesse says, "Hello, Demon Team. I have taken your guys' advice that you often give on the show and have started taking time sections one question at a time, focusing on accuracy. I've gotten to the point that in my last section, I attempted 21 of 26 questions and I got 21 of 26 correct. Now, how do I go from this to scoring a -0? Well, that's a little bit like, okay, how do I go from my high school golf team to the PGA Tour? Well, okay, there's some intermediate stops, dude. You don't just go straight. You do if you are already winning the US Am when you're on your high school golf team,
Right.
but most people don't. And so like the way you're going to get there is 22 of 22, and then 23 of 23, and then 24 of 24. It's not an easy, there's no like flip the switch and go from
Right.
21 out of 26. It's like what, 165? You're going to just instant flip the switch from 165 to 180? That's not how it works. Anyway, to give a bit more about my journey, I had a cold diagnostic of 157 a month and a half ago, and I have been on a very, very slow increase since. Getting up to only 162 on my last PT. Oh, man. Look, 21 out of 21 kicks ass.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
I have no doubt that you're going to, Jesse, I have no doubt that you're going to get there. But this is not incredibly slow progress.
No.
157 is an excellent diagnostic. I have no doubt that you'll end up in the 170s. Impatience would be my biggest concern here. Like if I find out 6 months from now that you still haven't gotten there, my hypothesis would be, oh yeah, because sometimes students have really good diagnostics, but they expect it to turn into a 180 overnight.
Yeah.
They don't celebrate incremental progress. They start trying to do too much. They start managing their time, focusing on like, oh, I got to do the first 10 questions in 10 minutes, or, oh, I can only use 85 seconds per question, or any of these dumb timing strategies that we hear about. Those are the kinds of things that would keep you from ever making it into the 170s.
Mm-hmm.
The way that you could easily get into the 170s is just keep doing what you're doing.
Yep. The other thing that I think is,
yeah, look at the next thing he says.
Oh, okay.
Let me finish Jesse's email.
Sure.
So, because sure enough, Jesse wraps up on a potentially very dark note. He says, "Thank you for your help, and I believe that getting down my pace will be the key to the 170s!" Exclamation point. No, dude, that is not how you get to the 170s.
Mm-hmm.
It is not by managing your time. It's not by trying to go faster. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Like you did it once. Your last section, you got 21 out of 21. Cool. Let's see you do it again. And then let's see you do it again after that. Now, of course, you're not going to do exactly 21 questions. Sometimes you might do 22. Sometimes you might do 20. But let's just see you get perfect accuracy on questions attempted again. Because to get to -0 for the whole section, you have to have perfect accuracy on your questions attempted. So you can't like let go of one goal in order to achieve the other goal. You have to stay with the, okay, perfect accuracy. That's where the high scores come from. You're already killing it. You've gone from 157 to 162. If you just keep doing perfect accuracy on questions attempted, you're going to be 167 in no time, and you're going to be in 172 in no time after that. But you still don't have to finish the sections, and you still don't have to be like -0 for the section and literally scoring a 180. You got to get those intermediate steps first. This is where the perfection, you're letting the perfect be the enemy of the good. Mm-hmm. Your quest for 180 is keeping you from reaching 170. Mm-hmm. So it is not about pace. It's about, man, it's so funny because like you already did it. Like, you already did everything you need to do. It's like, oh, I started investing when I was my first job out of college. I've always put 15%. I've always maxed out my 401k and I just put it into the S&P 500 and
Have a net worth of 1.5 million.
so, but how do I make it to retirement? How do I, like, I think what I need to do is accelerate my, like,
I need to trade penny stocks now.
Well, yeah. Well, I need to start buying the 3 times NASDAQ ETF, or like I need to start whatever, leveraged buying Tesla or whatever.
Day trading.
Leveraged call options on Tesla. Okay, bro. No, you've already figured it out. What you need to do is save and invest. It's not that hard. Keep doing that.
It's like, and here's the thing, Jesse. You're gonna have times where you're gonna be steady going along, and you're just gonna keep seeing some progress. And then you're gonna have times that you just stop for a minute, and you're going, and you might feel like, well, I keep doing 23 out of 26,
or even it goes down,
or it goes down a little bit. It's not linear.
Right. It's not linear.
It's not linear, but you have, it's like, the analogy I think is one of the most apt for this kind of scenario is like working out, right? Mm-hmm. Jesse, you went to the personal trainer. They gave you the workout regime. You followed it, and you now bench 50 pounds more than when you started. And if you keep doing the regime, you will continue to bench more. Yeah. Some days you're gonna have bad days, right? Yeah, you're gonna show up. You're gonna be tired. You're not gonna be able to bench as much. But you are trending the right way as long as you don't say, you know what, this isn't it. I need something else, right? I gotta go elsewhere. Just like you have the formula, and the formula is the same in the 150s and the 160s, and the 170s and the 175s. Yeah. Is keep doing one problem, be okay. The when you know that people really have it. My worry is that Jesse now, he's done the 21 out of 26. Jesse is now going to refuse to do ever less than 21 questions. Right. He is going to hit the 5-minute warning. He's going to be at question 19, and he's going to go
freaking out that he has to do 3 more questions.
I do 20.
I was really hoping to do. I needed to do 22 today, and I'm only going to get to 20. And like Josh wouldn't give a shit at all if you only got to 20, nor would I. But we will care if your accuracy slips. That's the thing that we're going to be mad about. It's like, okay, well, dude, your form has now slipped. So even if you did do, like, let's say he gets 22 out of 25 or something, we're not going to consider that.
We're not patting you on the back for that.
No, that's not improvement. That's long run. That's a short run, slight improvement for a big long run fail.
Yes.
You have to keep doing what's been already working. And we just know that accuracy has to be the king here.
And Nate, I tell all my classes, I was PTing very well. I often would finish my sections. My official test on my RC section, I only made it to 23 out of 27.
Oh, yeah.
And I just said I wasn't going to make it because I had a hard RC passage that took me longer.
Right.
And I just accepted that. And then I guessed on the last 4 and I moved on with my life.
Sometimes you get some guesses right. Sometimes the test actually was a little bit harder and the scoring scale reflects that. Like you actually didn't need as many right answers to get this 175 or whatever. And it just doesn't matter because, having a goal of literally -0 on every section, that shouldn't be anybody's goal. Not unless you're already scoring in the 170s.
Right.
I mean, like mid 170s. Because even if you're scoring 171, your goal's not 180. Your goal's 175.
Yeah.
And that can come from just one more right per section. Think about it. Jesse only needs to get 5 more per section. So if you go from 21 out of 21 to 22 out of 22, that's 20% of the entirety of your goal. It's just one more question, dude. But you shouldn't even strive for that because you have to let that speed just naturally come.
Yeah.
The gains will compound over time, but you can't force it to happen right now. You can't look at your portfolio. Oh boy, it's been a bad year. I better sell everything and do an entirely different thing. Like, no, dude, you definitely should do the exact opposite of that. I mean, there's studies that show that people do better in investing when they never look at their statements.
Yep.
I think, Jesse, you'd probably do better if you never looked at your actual 120 to 180 score and you only looked at your accuracy on questions attempted.
I think that's spot on.
eventually you will go faster, but it's because you'll already have solved that question. You'll be like, oh yeah, no, it's definitely D. Okay, next.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be because you're still working on a question and wishing you were on the next one. That's not how you do it. You do it by solving the question that's in front of you. All
However long it takes.
Anything more for Jesse?
Nope, that's it. Jesse, thanks so much for writing in. Email daily@lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.